How's it going, everybody? So there's no comments. I got Mike prep, my prep, TT3, and the 37. So let's do Michael's prep first. Michael said the Boston, I'm going to be gone. I'll be coming back Friday. So this is my last video till I get back Friday. So it might be Friday night before I actually sit down and do a video, unless something's crazy going on in the world. Then I might do videos. I do videos concerning my trip on Telling Truth 3, maybe, you know, and if I don't just simply upload them to Facebook, they always pop around for memories the year later. So it's always pretty cool to look at. Where on YouTube, they get buried. You can always email them to yourself, but there's nothing to remind you to go look at them. So Michael said the Boston Celtics won Game 7 Eastern Conference Finals against Miami Heat. I said, are the Celtics the Celtics? Celtic. Celtic pagan holidays. In ancient Ireland, the Celtic year was dominated by 4 key festivals. One of them, of course, Beltane. So yeah, basically, so it was the Boston pagans. You with me? In green. I think Michael said that when you put blue and gold together, you get green. So you got the blue and gold of the Rams, which I think it's the sun and the sky are the blue and the gold, which makes green for the green grass. And the earth lovers, the Mother Earth people, they love blue and green because of the blue ocean and the green grass. I can't keep up. Seriously, I could be wrong about every bit of that, but it's my speculation at its best. 3 minutes, 3 seconds apart, going from, so you're the one, Jesus Christ. So he says, so you're the one. And then, of course, Maverick goes, that's right. And Trump said, I am the chosen one. And she looks at him and says, so you're the one. And Maverick says, that's right. Because Trump, I am the chosen one. And then 3 minutes, 3 seconds later, it was at 28:28 of the movie, and then 31:31, which could be a complete coincidence. But it was just, I found it, I'm a numbers guy, so I found it fascinating that those two. So I've stopped them both 2 seconds before. And after the stunt Maverick pulls, he says concerning, and I eliminate the counter because it blocks the bottom fourth and the top fourth of or fifth of the screen. Maverick, Jesus Christ, or concerning what Maverick did, Jesus Christ. Hang on.
So you're the one. Spare.
So it's 31:29, just like the other one was 28:26. Now 3 minutes, 3 seconds later, because it was set at 28:28, and then it was set at 31:31. Ready? So you're the one. Yes, ma'am. Well, let's cut out what he said. Yes, ma'am. Let's just say what's said about him. So you're the one. So you're the one, Jesus Christ. I don't know. I just feel like that's what they're saying. Again, it's my own thoughts. Could be totally off. Once again, proven to you that that Top Gun Maverick is Trump. He's the Antichrist.
Jesus Christ.
So he yells, Jesus Christ. Again with a motorcycle. Batman, motorcycle. Girl with the dragon tattoo, motorcycle. Catwoman, motorcycle. July 29th.
Therefore, the Board of Inquiry finds Lieutenant Pete Mitchell was not involved in the accident of 29 July.
So Goose died on the 29th of July. That was the day of the accident. Interesting. Okay. We'll go with
So
it.
Maverick's gonna go ahead on and just say he's Jesus Christ himself. You're gonna see his face, he's gonna say it.
You just yelled it a minute ago. Anyway. So they will play, Michael said the Celtics, the Celtic Pagans will play the Golden State Warriors in the NBA Finals. The Celtics were founded in 1946. That's Trump's year of birth. Check out the one-eye symbolism in their logo. Never noticed it before. Well, neither have I. They got the right eye opened on this one. But no matter, it is still one eye. We still call that one-eye symbolism. All right, very, very good. Good stuff, Michael. Let's keep going with what Michael's got. Trump's birthday to the oh, so you're telling me Trump's birth to the SANDYHOOKHOAX was exactly 66 years and 6 months. I'll tell you what else is crazy. 10 years after the Sandy Beach Captain Hook identical hoax master general was 12/14/2020. I'm sorry, that would be 8 years later, wouldn't it? Because it's 10 years this year. 8 years, exactly 8 years after the Sandy Beach Captain Hook incident was the total solar eclipse, which sat between the two, which sat exactly per days, exactly between two total solar eclipses that make X across the United States, 2017, 2024. I don't think we get to 2024, but we could. We could all be here on the internet on August 8th, 2024. It's an election year, and Trump could go down that day after it. I think that year there is an eclipse on October 2nd. Trump could go down this coming total solar on Hitler's birthday. I mean, it's 201 days from Donnie Darko Day. I've always thought it'd be the Abomination of Desolation Day, but what if? What if that's when the book of Revelations opened? Event 201, 201 days, including both days from Donnie Darko date of October 2nd, 2022. Then we got a long way to go. How big is that grid going to get? How much work am I going to be doing on a daily basis leading all the way up till then? You want to do a backward cipher on that? We've got it. Let me find it. All right, so the backward cipher on that is June 28th. And there's a lot that connects to that. Trace McGrady Sr. connects to that. The guy I was best man at his wedding. His son was an NBA Hall of Famer. His birthday is August 10th, 1961, when he was born. So 8 times 10 times 1961 comes to 15688. 911 is a prime number. It's the 156 prime number, 156 prime number. His number is 15688, which is basically like saying 9/11/88. That will hit on this June 28th. Or I'm sorry, that will hit on this August 20th, 2023. This is everything we have for it so far. It's also October 26th, 1985, which according to the movie dates is when they first went 88 miles per hour. And it was also on a car tag in the James Bond movie For Her Eyes Only, all over the place. You saw it on this car tag. That was wrecked. An annual solar eclipse, the year I graduated. A total, it is a total solar eclipse on that day. Mamma Mia, Here We Go Again, release date at the Hammersmith Apollo Theater. That all connects to, I don't know, y'all. I'm starting to think that's when he's going down. Like we're just going to have to wait, which I know it stinks, but because it's 201 days. Remember event 201, it's 201 days from Donnie Darko date. And they've been tricking us so hard, making us think he's going to go down 2022. It's just a theory. I know we're big on October 2nd. I'm still big on it. I'm still big on this June 5th. But I could really see it going down. That way, the X across America, you know. So anyway, now the next day, these would include both dates. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Including both days. I was trying to figure out what if you include both. That is a solar eclipse. So you just got to go with it. You can't go include both dates when it actually happens on that day. It's on the day of a total solar eclipse. I don't know what I was trying to think. I was overthinking the room there. If you include both dates, the total solar eclipse of April 20th, 2023, if you include both dates, lands also with the Great Conjunction. It also hits a total lunar eclipse, one of the tetrads in 2014, a partial lunar in 2021, annular solar, year I was born, and the Kondo collapse, June 24th, 2021. I'm telling you, I don't hate it happening on April 20th, 2023. I just don't. We might have to wait that long, which means that's a lot of stuff we got to put up with, but it's a lot of time we get to spend with friends and family. Michael's ready for it now, and he's got 3 kids and a newborn. I'm like, just enjoy your children. And he does, but he hates the world around us. He hates it. He hates it. Hates being so isolated. He doesn't have anybody to talk to. So he and I talk a lot, which is good for both of us. And, but yeah, you know, it's frustrating, but we really might be waiting that long, which means we are within a year of the Bible opening. So there you go. Now, October 2nd this year is 88 days from my birthday. I mean, I don't hate October 2nd. It's big, but still, you know, what if they set us up so nicely? You got 2 full moons that are 88s, August 11th and November 8th. I mean, they have set this year up perfectly for it happening in 2022. There is no doubt about it. Would much rather see the abomination happen then, and then the final X across America be part of, you know, God's wrath and all that kind of stuff. Because I don't think the Great Trib lasts 2-3 days. That doesn't mean that's the day Jesus comes. It says no man knows the day or the hour. But I do think they put a stop to, see, the stop to the Great Tribulation doesn't happen when Jesus is coming in the clouds. The stop happens where it says there's silence in heaven for about 30 minutes. It has nothing to do with Jesus coming. And I've shown you all that in Revelation 6. It's the sixth seal. And so, and they're all like wanting these rocks to fall on them because here comes the wrath of God. I think that happens within 2 to 3.5 days from the abomination of desolation, because they'll be killing sheep quickly, and there's a lot of lost sheep that are going to wake up at that time. And then there's a lot, then all the rest are goats, and they'll all be possessed. They're going to run around and start killing sheep. Makes total sense. Nothing else really makes sense. This walking around and, well, I got to get this on my hand so I go to Publix. I got to get this on my hand and my forehead so I can go buy a car and sell a car. And the people that don't accept it, well, they got to go to this farm and get their head chopped off. And they'll have a decision to make about it. You know, it's just not the way the Bible describes it at all. It's just not. And people are tripped up by one Bible verse that I know was in there for a reason. But one of these days, I'm going to be so led by the Holy Spirit that I'll just be in the flesh so bored that I'm going to break down that one Bible verse that talks about you cannot buy or sell lest he have the mark, and break it down in the Greek. Go to the Greek and find all the definitions for each word, which is how we know John 3:16 is completely false. Anyway, yes, I'll save it. So let's keep going. Are we still in a prep situation? Nice job, Michael. So that midpoint, there's an X across America, 2 total solar eclipses, 2017, 2024, but at the exact midpoint day of those 2 solar eclipses was another total solar eclipse. It was 12/14/2020. Well, 12/14/2012, 8 years previous, was the Sandy Beach Captain Cook HOAX, and it is 66 years and 6 months from Donald Trump's birthday. So that's interesting. We like that. We like it a lot. I think this is Michael's last prep. Man in wig throws cake at glass protecting Mona Lisa. Man in wig throws a cake at the glass that protects the Mona Lisa. And remember, the Mona Lisa is Trump's mama. Very interesting. Man in wig throws cake at glass protecting the Mona Lisa. The Boston Pagans, that's their name, believe it or not. Hell is not eternal torment. I need to keep that. That's for my next Bible study, where I'm doing election predestination. So the January 6th incident, and when the American flag fell at the Olympics, that was on my first wife's birthday, Obama's birthday, January 6th. We know all about that, 2021. We decided to chart those days. Michael and I were chatting, and they hit on June 8th and June 2nd. And we love the date of June 5th, which sits right in between them. 3 days after June 2nd, 3 days before June 8th. 258. 2 plus 3 is 5. 8 minus 3 is 5. So our 5th sits right in between both those dates. Just a mathematical coincidence. Now, I was hearing Jim Brown in a Bible study talking about how Jesus died for his bride. And I was like, does Trump die in a hero moment because Melania is next to him or near him and he goes to cover her up? He goes to save his bride and he dies saving his bride, his wife. Could that be? You know, like a big hero moment? Yeah, there's a song. I knew there was a song called "That's Our Hero Shot." I mean, what if, right?
Longer days are a welcome sight. Just
What if that the shot heard around the world, the shot to the right eye and the arm, is a hero shot? He's saving his bride. There's a song, "That's Our Hero Shot."
This is a new song. It's called "That's Our Hero Shot." Keep my feet so close to the when I said I wouldn't change. Steps. Don't forget to think of posture.
I remember that song and it stuck in my head, that title, for some reason. It just popped in my head when I was thinking about him and that shot. Situation. Is it possible? Could it be? So what did, this was the note to Maverick, 5:30 sharp. Well, nothing happened on 5:30. We know that. 53 is my next marriage number progression. Big deal. 100 Laurel Avenue Beach. Let's find that beach. There's a 100 Avenue Fire Road in California. Fire Road. So there actually is one somewhere. We know everything is always fictitious, but there's always something about everything they do too. So there's one called Fire Road. Where in the world? Okay, so it's just outside of San Francisco. Okay. So the real Top Gun Academy is in Fallon, Nevada. Don't forget Fallon, Jimmy Fallon. Fallon was the name. The Prestige, Fallon and Borden. It was Borden and Fallon. And those were the twins. One was a clone. And it was Borden and Fallon. And then, of course, there was Jimmy Fallon with Donald Trump. I mean, dressed as Donald Trump with Donald Trump on a show. So it's interesting that you have Fallon as a twin. And then the Top Gun Academy is in Fallon, Nevada. Jimmy Fallon dressed as Donald Trump, and then they played mirror images of each other doing a skit on the Jimmy Fallon show. And Fallon was one of the cloned twins by Christian Bale. By the way, Christian Bale is a villain, I think, in a, hang on just a second, the Thor movie? Yeah, Christian Bale is Gore the God Butcher. Excuse me, Gore the God, yeah, Gore the God Butcher. And there's a lot of gods in this movie. There's Zeus. Russell Crowe is Zeus. There's Valkyrie, which I forget what that means, but that was a movie about Hitler. And good grief, Bradley Cooper's even in this thing as a voice. So is Vin Diesel. Well, they go all out with these movies, don't they? Okay. So when I put 100 Laurel Avenue into Nevada to see if anything popped, well, there's one in the city of in Sin City, Las Vegas. And there's one in Henderson, Nevada. Anyway. Thor, Love and Thunder trailer. I'll put this in the comments field for y'all. I'm sorry, in the description, not the comments, the description. "100 Laurel Beach." Yeah. I tried a Laurel Beach earlier and got nada. So this was where she was living. Tom Cruise's love interest in Top Gun, the original, the 80s movie. Remember, her code name was Charlie or whatever. Well, it's got 53, my next marriage progression, 89, Candy's next marriage progression, fused with the 88, which was the progression I married Candy when I was it was my 52. Just weird. We got a 5, 3, we got a double 5, double 3, double 8 for 538. Okay. 5389, which is our two marriage numbers fused together. Okay. The flood lasted 370 days, 10 progressions. I Googled it and saw it. The flood lasted 370 days, Noah. And you start to get, you see the 370. And then it says 371 if counting the first and last days, you know, but you'll find it all throughout this 370. This proves problematic if we say that Noah spent 307 days in the ark. Well, this is problematic. So they're saying it doesn't, but you see that the discussion, right? Over here, it says compellingtruth.org. It says, in total, the flood lasted 370 days. Then over here, it says Noah's 370 days. Noah's family went into the ark on the 10th day of the second month. That's the 40th day, and blah, 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 blah. Later on, it says the flood lasted 370 days. So that's a perfect 10 progression of 37. And they say God doesn't count now Jim Brown or the zeros, neither do they. But zeros are meaningful in my world that I speak with the Lord on, with our little language that we speak. And as a terminology. So Jim Brown said the 153 fish, and then he talked about it times 7 comes to 1071. He was talking about it from a meaningful perspective. And he said, I won't get into it now. And I looked at that. Hang on just a second. I looked at the 1071 concerning the 153 fish, talking about the kind of a representation of the church. And times 7, which is talking about the cleansing process. I remember my first marriage was the 71. 71388, 3 times 12 times 983. It starts off with a 71. It's got the 138 for Donald Trump and an 88 for Trump. Well, go back to that 1071 and times it by my number 82362, and it got an 88. Well, that's remarkable. Well, let's times it by Trump also, 163464. And you got 144. You got 911. You got 727, the length of biped goat. That is fascinating. It's just numbers. I don't know what it means. They're just fooling around like I do. What else? We need to go through. I've already done all the Bible studies up through Thursday, but let's go through our spreadsheet. I've put days on this now, which might help us a little bit. And probably what I need to do is color code every other set. So in your brain, it will train your eye to see it as a different every other, and every other set, so to speak, like an every other day kind of thing, just so your eye will see things sort of not run together. So we're going to do all the way up till the 3rd when I get back. I get back the 3rd night, which usually, I've always thought when he goes down, it'll be in the morning, just like 9/11 was. And don't forget about 9/11. The last tower fell at 10:28, which is my second wife's birthday. To me, that is an extremely high watch day, y'all. It is right in the middle of the Donnie Darko Halloween Festival from the 26th to the 30th. It is the beginning of the Gateway Arch, Bill Gates. I can't tell you more. And why not October 26th? And then on the 3rd day, he rises on the 28th. So the 26th is just brutally huge. That's when they went 88 miles per hour, was October 26, 1986 in the movie. And you're like, well, that's not 88. I don't care. They've got so many scramblers going on in our brains that you can't overthink the room. They went 88 miles per hour on October 26th. We're about to be at October 26th in the Donnie Darko year of 1988. Exact, from March 1st on, it's an exact overlay of 1988. Their year was a leap year. Our year is not. So we don't count January and February. They're off. Starting March 1st, they're the exact same, 1988 to 2022. So we'll be keeping an eye out for the 26th and the 28th. You can't help not but to, right? Of course. Let's go over everything. You know what the beauty of that is? I'm glad I checked. We're about to go over this whole period I'm gone. And the 26th lands on today, May 31st. And 1028 lands on June 2nd. So what we're going over, do you not think I would love to be in West Palm Beach when that guy goes down? What if I'm in Palm Beach and it happens in Palm Beach? What if I cross the bridge and I'm over there? And what if I'm laying on the beach, which I plan to be doing that Thursday? If I plan to be doing that Thursday, I clicked the wrong one of these. If I plan to be doing that Thursday, that's June 2nd. What if he goes down June 2nd? I'm at the beach, right down from where it happens. After everything we've talked about. Oh, I'm sure the FBI would come right after me, wouldn't I? The AI would go, yep, let's go ahead and deal with him too. We've heard about your videos where you say he's going to die. You're the only person in the area we could find. Really? There's nobody else? What y'all fail to understand, I said it would be fake and staged. Oh, but you said that. So you wouldn't believe it would actually happen. But he's really dead. You're going in. Oh. Would that just, it's like we're writing our own movies here. How far-fetched that would be. But if y'all see it, y'all would be like, I think y'all would pass out. I really do. I don't think y'all would even be able to absorb that. I'm sure I'd probably be having an out-of-body experience the whole time. I'm more than sure I would. I'd be like, what? Yeah, anyway. Because stepdaughter's coming with her boyfriend on June 1st. So I'll be spending the whole day with them there. I'm arriving Tuesday evening. I want to go see Top Gun Maverick and eat downtown. My hotel is downtown in the West Palm area. And then all day with stepdaughter and her boyfriend, and Thursday all day in the evening. And then Thursday is kind of a day where I'm on my own for a full day and night. And so that's the day I would head to the beach. If that son of a gun has the you know what to go down on that day, if the Lord put me there on that day, golly, that would just be. Now, I've already asked myself, what if he goes down before? What if he goes down like while I'm on my way? Would I turn around and come back knowing the calamity that's about to hit this earth? Knowing I wouldn't want to be stuck with no gas, because gas, once the chaos hits, you just don't know. It's a full tank. I think a full tank would get me home. Barely. But do you want to be completely dry? I mean, what would I do? Or would I come home and prep and prepare? Knowing I would want to see my stepdaughter. Because I know she'd be freaking out. And because I've told her all this is going to happen. What would she say to me? What would I say to her? I told you so. Anyway. Yeah. Let's go through the grid, y'all. Knowing that the 2nd and the 31st hit with the 26th. So if we think he could go down on the 26th, when they went 88 miles per hour, we can fuse these in there also. What do we got? Alec Baldwin Day, a crazy event that also happened on my job, which caused me to quit my job in a day. On good terms with them. But it was just something I needed to do, and they understood it. October 21st, 1978 is also when I yeah, okay, that crazy day. All right, forget it. Next was May 26th. It's an anniversary of when I lost my virginity. Got it. I was looking at it going, what is on this? All right, so May 26, 2021, total lunar hits tomorrow or today when y'all are what? It's today already. It's 1:12 a.m. The year I was born, partial solar. So all that hits on October 26th this year also. But that's all that hits on it. It's not a lot. But it is Alec Baldwin Day. Come on. And you get a total lunar and a total solar and a partial solar. So you got total solar, partial solar. You got both. Glad I highlighted them like that. That's kind of important. That way I don't miss. That way I don't miss anything. Yeah, you got 2 eclipses there. So you got a total solar, total lunar, and Alec Baldwin Day all hitting right now on the day I might be en route in that direction. Good grief. All right, June 1st or October 27th of this year. Earl's passing on May 8th. An annular solar eclipse. Got to put that word solar in there. What you do on one side, you got to do on the other. It's like algebra. But that's it. That's all for June 1st. But an eclipse does hit on it. June 2nd, which hits this year on October 28th. A high watch day for me. Flag fell at 2012 Serena Olympics. Medal ceremony, London Olympics, tennis, all that stuff. The WHO, World Health Organization founding date, and a total lunar eclipse, 1967. Okay. The day I'm coming back, we have one thing that hits on June 3rd. That is March 11th, 2020, when the WHO declared the global pan, which honestly would be perfect if he was to go down on the 2nd or the 1st or the 31st. It means days later, the earth is already in some heavy commotion. I like the 5th better, which is this coming Sunday, but we shall see. I think Michael loves that date too. Oh man, June 4th. That's going to be some big stuff coming up. All right. So that's everything. That's everything. I'm going to move all this stuff down to the side while it's loading. I love y'all very much. I'll see you when I get back. I might upload some videos. If I upload anything to y'all while I'm there, it's because something happened in the news. Remember when I was on my last vacation to visit stepdaughter last year when I stayed in Key Biscayne? Where's a picture from that trip? That's me, my stepdaughter. Almost looks like I'm flashing. Boo. And people say all the time, oh, I didn't inadvertently, I inadvertently catch myself when I'm laying on the couch. I'll be in hands clasped and thumbs touching up, and it'll be I catch myself doing it, and it's weird. But look at the clear glasses like they had Riddler wear. Yeah, that's crazy. And but yeah, I was in Key Biscayne. That picture was in Key Biscayne last year. It was June 25th. It was right after that condo collapse. So I started doing videos from there. Based off the news. I was like watching the news with my cell phone, then I would upload it. So if anything goes down, obviously I'll be doing not Trump. I mean, if I think it's pretty obvious I'd be doing videos of that, but I'm just meaning anything in the news that Michael calls me about and we discuss, that's something y'all need to know right away or won't wait. Because what Michael will do is he'll pile up my email and I'll pile up my email. Also, I send prep to myself all the time, as y'all can see. My prep is me emailing myself. So anything that goes down in general, I'm going to email myself. Michael's going to email me. Might be a lot, might be a little, depending on how the spirit moves me and Mike, and or our flesh. And I'll address it when I get back, unless it's something really important. Then I'll upload from my phone a 2, 3, 4 minute video from West Palm Beach. All right, love y'all.